Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Lena. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to talk about sci-fi again. This feels so right. We're going to talk about a specific type of sci-fi book that I love, but I don't think I get enough recommendations of. I call these sci-fi mystery books. They're not exactly like sci-fi thrillers. Usually the sci-fi element is just like the context, the background, the setting, and not like the main focus. So for example, and let's just get started with the recommendations. Look how smooth this was. Oh my god. We're going to start with who I think is the fucking king of this. Blade fucking Crouch. So this is exactly what I mean. In the one hand, we have dark matter. A guy is being persecuted in the middle of the night and he basically is attacked by himself. Dark matter is fantastic, by the way. Is a great sci-fi mystery, super engaging, super cool in its premise. I didn't completely love the ending, but it was fantastic. The other book that I have here is a Recursion. Basically, people start having this kind of flashback, these new memories, and they're just really frustrated because they no longer know which life is the one that they live and which ones are the false memories. And we're going to follow two different POVs, one with a scientist and one with a police officer. He was a police officer, right? But yeah, we have this sci-fi element in there with these different memories, but still, the main story is mostly a mystery one. Why is this happening? That's the kind of book that I want to talk about today. So if you just love those aspects, highly recommend Blade Crouch. Also, he has the Wayward trilogy, which I fucking adore. I don't know why I don't own this, because I fucking love this trilogy. Basically, we follow Ethan Burke. He is a Secret Service agent and he gets into this town called Wayward Pines, where everything is nice and beautiful and fantastic. Nothing ever goes wrong because it's such a nice place. And he is basically looking after two of his colleagues that basically disappeared, and their last known location was Wayward Pines. See? Something mysterious. Always something mysterious in the center of the story. That's what I want. That's what I freaking adore. Blade Crouch does this so perfectly, so nicely all the time. I just fucking love it. The summaries for today's recommendations are also going to be pretty brief because I don't really want to spoil anything of the either sci-fi element, of the mystery, whatever. I just don't want to spoil it. So they're going to be pretty brief and short and sweet. I know many people don't like this book, but I love it. It's one of my favorite books of all time. This is The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. We are going to follow Aiden. He basically discovers that he is going to relive this day over and over again until he saves Evelyn Hardcastle, who is always going to die. I think it was at 11 p.m. in the pool. And to help him resolve this mystery, he is going to basically wake up in a different host each day. So it's not like he is the one waking up. He is waking up in other people's bodies. He is always getting like in conflict with these people's personalities. For example, he starts up in a really kind of nice dude body. He's really chill, so he has no problem getting used to it, but some hosts are really shitty, super shitty. But yeah, basically amazing. I love this book. It's a pretty hard book to follow, so if you're going to read it, pay it extreme attention because it's just so fucking hard. The ending is just like this over the top plot twist, and I was just like, wait, what? But I just love this book. I love it a lot. I know that it's not for everyone because, you know, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And it's in a secluded mansion in the middle of nowhere. Love that trope. So another author that I believe does this pretty nicely is John Marrs. Not all of his thrillers are sci-fi related. For example, What Lies Between Us. I don't remember it having anything sci-fi or fantastical, so that one is a no. But The Passengers is in a futuristic kind of society where auto-drive taxis are a thing, and basically a hacker hacks 8 different cars, and we're going to decide who is going to survive, basically. It's quite nice. I enjoyed this one, but I didn't love it. I didn't click with the ending. You know, the most interesting part for me ended too soon, but still, you might really like it. The other book that I read by this author very recently was The One, and again, this starts up with kind of more science fiction elements. Like, for example, in here, we have this corporation, basically, and you send your DNA, and they basically match you with your perfect one. That's it. And this one felt like a short story collection, but still, the premise, again, the sci-fi element, again, is like the overall context for saying something or setting, and then we have like some mysteries here and there, and a lot of drama. There's a lot of drama here, like a lot. But yeah, I think this is an author that does it quite right, but he leans more towards, you know, drama and tension, and Blake Crouch is more like, yeah, look at this sci-fi twist, which I adore. Then another book that I no longer have with me, but I still really liked, 6 Wakes. This is basically set on the future and in a spaceship. And basically, cloning is a thing. So you do kind of copies of your conscience, and if you die, you basically are built again, and then your last copy is just implanted there. And in this ship, apparently someone murdered everyone and tried to not get them to wake up again. And that's basically the whole mystery of this novel. And it's really cool. It's really cool. But I think it deviated a little bit from that. And I was just like, I kind of want to read this again, actually. I kind of want to read this again and see if my mind changes. I might enjoy it more now. I should try it. But yeah, I really like this concept. I really like this one. I thought it was a really nice twist in the clone thing, but stupidly mysterious, which is amazing. Then you have here a book by a Spanish author. This is Fulgor by Manuel Loureiro. Whoa there. Loureiro. And basically in this one we follow Cassandra, and she has an accident. She stays in a coma for a little bit, and when she wakes up, she starts seeing people's auras, and she is now actually being stalked by someone, and she doesn't know why, she doesn't know how, and they're basically going after her and her family. And it's just super engaging, man. I eat this author's books all the time. He's my favorite Spanish author. His books are just like always so easy to read. They are for the sake of this video, I'm just going to include Fulgor here, because even though I don't think it's my favorite, no, my favorite by him is probably The Last Passenger. But still, I really enjoy this one. I don't know if this one is actually translated to English, but I'll check. If it is, I will put a gigantic yes here. If it's not, then I'm sorry. Then I have here Neverworld Wake by Marissa Peschel. And this again, where's the line between sci-fi and fantasy? It's pretty blurry here, but for me, I just consider it sci-fi. I don't know why. Almost every time that is just kind of set on Earth, I call it sci-fi instead of fantasy. I don't know why. But this could perfectly fit a fantasy category. But basically, we're going to follow these, I think it was 5 friends. And 1 year ago, one of them basically died. And they have all been burning in their own way. But they get together and they actually have like a car accident, and they are all basically between life and death in this Neverworld Wake, and they have to decide which of them is actually going to live. The twist at the end was really nice, not gonna lie. But this whole thing, while they are in the Neverworld Wake, they can basically go anywhere. And I just didn't love that, because I'm more of a person that likes more secluded spaces in mysteries. I don't know why, but if it's just like traveling all over the world, it doesn't feel like really claustrophobic to me. So that element I need in my thrillers and in my mystery books. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed this one. This is actually YA. I think it's the only one that is YA in this bunch. I think so. But still, really, really enjoyable. If you're looking for like a fast, like kind of mind-blowing book, highly recommend this one. On the complete opposite, if you just want to use all your brain power, just read The One World by Tom Sutherland. No, Sutherland. Switzerland. I believe it was Switzerland. I have already forgot. But in this one, we follow Shannon Moss. She is a NCIS agent that actually works for this agency that basically sends astronauts forward in time. It's just so cool, man. She's right now investigating the disappearance of this Navy SEAL's daughter, basically, and the murder of the rest of his family. This is so cool. I just talked about this book in another video. I will link it here while I explain a little bit how the time jump work here. It's amazing. I'm not a huge fan of time travel books, but this one, it's fucking amazing. As I've told you, the time travel thing is just kind of the way that she gets to resolve this mystery, and it's super cool. It's super cool. I highly recommend this book. It's fucking amazing. And then the last one, this is probably the most kind of thriller book of the whole bunch, because you won't get to know that it has a sci-fi twist until the epilogue. This is Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinborough, which has just been adapted into a Netflix TV show that I just binged the other day, and I thought it was a great adaptation, actually. I think the Netflix adaptation gives away the plot twist too kind of early. If you're just like really focused on the series, you can actually figure everything out earlier than in the book. In the book, the ending is just like, wait, what? Well, there's actually a bit of sci-fi early on. Yeah, I misspoken there. No, the sci-fi element appears before, but the twist is just the end, and holy shit, what a twist. I fucking adore the twist in this book. I get that the sci-fi element here might not be for everyone, but I still really liked it. This is one of my favorite thrillers. I understand that some people just really like to be able to figure out everything. And I think with the clues that this story gives you, you can actually figure this out, even with the sci-fi twist. But it's fucking great. So yeah, that's basically all. So please, once again, I'm asking for your help. If you have any recommendations in this kind of mystery sci-fi category, I will love that. I just love this type of book. The second I see something like this, I'm like, I'm reading this right now. As always, I will see you in the next one. Bye.